Here are the top 5 saddest things in Animal Jam. Number 1 is when you get hacked. It is so upsetting when you get hacked. All your hard work down the drain. I actually have a buddy who I know in real life named Lovely Lover 12. She got hacked and apparently there's as you can see here, her original look is like a spike and green eyes and a baseball hat and stuff, and these are all this stuff it's wearing right now is in stores. She only had the one animal, which was her otter, that had this look, and all her stuff got hacked. And if you look at her animals, they all look the same. If it loads. Yeah, look. Except for her underwater animals, but she started crying and she quit Animal Jam because Animal Jam HQ wouldn't help her too. And they just said, "We're sorry that this happened," and they did nothing about it. Number 2 is when you get scammed. When you have like a spike or something and someone says, and you're kind of a newbie, and like maybe you have like a purple long or a blue long, someone walks up to you and they see it and say, "Hey, I have a pink spike," or "I have an orange spike," or something that's you think is beta, but you're not for sure, and they say, "Can I trade that for your like purple long or headdress?" And you think it's fair, but because they are telling you it is, but it's really not. And then after you trade it and you get it, they unbuddy you and they leave and they lock their den, and then you find out it wasn't fair and you're really upset. It's just really upsetting when you get scammed. I've got scammed. My yellow long, I used to have a yellow long, but that got scammed. I used to have a blue short, that got scammed. Blue short wrist, which got scammed. I used to have a diamond shop yellow long, which got scammed, and I'll explain in number 3 how it got scammed. Number 3 is when you have maybe like a spike on trade which you want betas for or something, and then someone walks up to you and they trade you what you think is beta, and so you accept. So, and then you're like, I wonder what's in stores today after you trade it, and so the person probably has unbuddied you, and you walk down and you go over and you go and you look in the store. My computer stops lagging. And you go and you look in the store, and there's the betas that you traded. There is the betas that the person traded you in stores right now for people to buy. And you're just so upset at this point. You're just like, you know what? I'm quitting AJ. Goodbye, AJ. And you log out. Also, I was gonna mention how my yellow diamond shop spike got scammed. So, somebody had some lit palm trees, and they told me they were beta. And I got them, and then after I was betting them, and so someone said they would bet a headdress for it, I ended up losing, and I gave it to them, and they were telling me it wasn't, and people kept saying it wasn't, that it was around in December. I wasn't on in December, And so I was incredibly upset because they had given me a couple palm trees, and the person also reported and blocked me because I didn't know, because I wasn't on. It was these trees right here and these palm trees that they scammed me. And I'm really upset because I didn't even know that. Number 4 is when your buddy starts to be mad at you for no reason. Like a close buddy. So you're playing Animal Jam and you go to your buddy all of a sudden one day and they start yelling at you and getting mad at you. And you don't understand why, so you ask them and they tell you don't ask, you know why, and they start being mad and then they unbuddy you and leave. And you're so confused and you're so upset because you don't know why they were mad at you. And you just feel so horrible because you don't know why. Sometimes they do this because they just want to make you feel bad because they're not feeling good, and so they think that everyone else should feel bad, but it's just really sad when people do that, and it's me. Last but not least, which is number 5, which is when if you've ever done role playing, which I do occasionally, you probably have seen like people choose leaders and stuff. Well, there was once a deer clan someone was doing, and so I decided to join. And what happens is like someone started getting mad at me because we decided to do a game to see who the winner was. I won, and they started screaming at me saying I was mean and a horrible person and that it was all my fault. And some other people I just stood there. Then all of a sudden, the other people joined her and started to say I was a mean person. And I asked what I did wrong, and they started to say, you know what you did wrong. And they just ganged up on me and started being mean to me. Another thing is when people lie and say that you're being mean, and you try to tell them or ask them they were doing mean, then people join them and start ganging up on you and start reporting you and being mean to you even though you did nothing wrong. Or when people lie and say they're going to give you something, and then when you ask them to give it to you and then they're in a giveaway or something, they start a giveaway and they don't give it to you, but then they lock their den after you ask them for it, and people start reporting you because they lied to you, and it's really upsetting when you get banned or suspended for no reason because you did nothing wrong. Well, that was my top 5 saddest moments in Animal Jam. If you have a story that you'd like me to mention, if I get enough stories in the comments, I might make a video reading these comments and just sharing your stories of sad moments in Animal Jam. And yeah, also check out my giveaway video that I'm doing. It'll end at 50 subs. So yeah, bye.